All right, all right, all right, all right. Shalom, shalom, and shalom, Sister Deborah. Coming again with another message. And this message is I want to just trying to now I want to say I'm going to talk about a lot of things that's taking place. I'm not going to really lean heavy toward what is actually happening in the world because like I say there's a reason uh for everything, and even the very things in which is before us, there's a reason for it. And in spite of how evil and dark and wicked it might be, it still has its reason, because the will of the Father has a purpose and a reason for everything under the sun to actually be taking place as it has and continue. Um, and that to me is for as it, I'm going to say this as far as a female, that is really kind of scary, because it's like for many of you all are out there that don't have the Holy Spirit, and that's out there, just people, period, uh, to know that these things that's under the sun is going to continue. They're not going to cease, or it's not going to hide or go away or get better. It's going to get worse. So know that when I'm saying and I'm speaking of what all these things I'm going to talk about, know that these are things that's just where it's at today, and that it has plans to get worse than what Sister Deborah is going to be talking about. Another thing I want to talk about is get you some water. Go out and buy as much water as possible. Okay. Go out and get uh batteries, candles, flashlights, um anything that you can possibly purchase. Uh get it. What I don't, I can't really nail it to the T, because I don't know if this is really what the Father want me to do. I know that I want to do it because I know I not only can I see it, uh I can discern that something is ahead. I believe that, not like everybody else, I believe that Donald Trump, I need to not just lean to Donald Trump, but this world had a plan to uh, delete the only country that have existed at one time to be said as the number one country. Well, this country must go down. Okay, there's things need to happen. That's just me as a mother, as a female, as a individual, period, as a grandmother. This country needs to come down. It needs to come down because of the things that I see that it is, and it was, and it's still getting worse. Uh, has been. I don't care about you and what you got and what you have and what you invested in to make you feel that, this country should remain. That's on you. I believe that it had already been assigned way back before, so many years ago. I remember teaching this in Georgia to people, and they was asking me, well, Miss Deborah, where are you getting this information from? And then I began to teach them this here. Right during this time, I was really teaching it during the time Obama was running for president. I was telling them that all Kissinger and all of them already knew Obama. Somewhere along the line, Obama is in the bloodline. And it's not just the evil bloodline, but the bloodline of somewhere that individuals who rule a lot of things in the world, but are set aside as um, something secret, but not secret, meaning something that's going to come out in this year or next year, where it'll be more clear than it has ever, like I was telling the person earlier about Obama is not uh he's more on the side of Iran, Arabian, the Middle East. He's not the black white mixture. No, I know they got y'all thinking that, but who cares who they flesh are? They're wicked and they're evil at the highest of the highest. But I want to let you know, because that's I'm me myself. I got plenty of water over to where my son and my ex-husband lives, but I'm not going to. I don't stay there, but I'm gonna get water for my location. There's batteries and lights, candles, anything that can hold light. And you also need to get you a roll of black tarp, the kind that looks like black, those big black trash bags. Get you something like that so you can always keep to cover up any light that's in your place of living. Um, I believe that it was already done years ago to end this country, okay? And not because they sat at the table and assigned themselves over to it, is because heavens had already had plans. Uh, Many people and many of the pastors and those who preach in this country and teach, even those on YouTube, nobody want to talk about it and say, well, this is the country that's going to go down in Revelation 18. It's amazing how all these here churches and Catholics and all these people talking about they some righteous in the eyes of a bunch of blind people, because that's the only thing I see people righteous in the blind. It teaches the blind, the dark. They're righteous. Uh, and you read Revelation 18, if you don't see it, that's on you. The elites, those who have planned to destroy this country, they are fully aware that this country is assigned, okay, has been assigned to be destroyed anyway. They know that the system is a system that this country played a real heavy role in being the head of that system. It too has to fall. They know that. So they just going to start in on what the prophecy already has fulfilled. I mean, has plans to fulfill. I believe that the only way that they could really capture this country, it can't be Donald Trump and Elon Musk or Bill Gates. They can't come in and shut our power and our water supply down. These are what you call pin needles of ants. They're nobody. They're just something to those who trying to destroy the country itself. And the amazing thing about how they're going to do it is they got all these Europeans thinking that they're for what they're doing, and they really coming to destroy them. Because if you only 13% of the population, for them to want to take down an American in any disease, COVID, it's impossible for you to be the main target. See, that's what people don't understand. And that's why I know that the white people in this country is just as dumb as Judith, because they haven't learned that if they're going to do anything to this country, if they take the banks, they take the homes, they take full control, who will it be controlling? You see, not the 13%. So who are they really trying to come after? This shows you the sense. So what they got planned is to use Iran. They're going to use Iran as the trigger to the power grid and to the power grid and even to the water. And this is not something that they're trying to scare the United States of America. No, they finna show you what they think of you. Donald Trump is setting it up already to got all the media teaching it, that Iran is trying to come after this, and that was the plan from the beginning. That's the plan on the table, y'all. That was the plan on the table, because Donald Trump, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, none of them, the government system here in this country, none of them can shut the electric and the water down. None of them can come after the people here in this country. They have to have the power punch, a power punch that will come in and do it and make them think that it's someone else doing it, when it's them playing along with it to be the reason why it's trying to destroy it from the inside. See, America hasn't realized that they're being destroyed from the inside. It's nobody over here bothering your water. It's nobody messing with your power grid. This is the United States of America, who also brought down the Twin Towers, who also brought in COVID. Nope, this didn't have nothing to do with China. China and them was partaker in it, but this is the country who have always had a piece in destroying this country, and they need to destroy it from the inside. And the only way they can do that is use the outside as the one that's coming inside to destroy the inside. That's how they're going to do it. They already started it. That's how they're going to bring this country down. When they get ready to mess with the banks, they're going to have to say something on the other side, somewhere else, cause us to shut the banks down, to stop this and to stop that. Look at how they raise your food. They made it look like Mexico, Canada, and China putting taxes on them, and whatever they done that caused your food to go up. Nobody and everybody else's country food didn't go up. Why this one? See how they see how dumb the people in this country is? They go on the outside to justify the reason of why they want to destroy you from the inside. Your own kind, meaning your own president, your own elected officials, your own European people, your own people who were born in this country. They're trying to destroy you. Because they are with the elites. They're the only one. That Donald is the puppet, but there's many works with him, because they have to work to get this country down. That's why Israel is so not wanting anything to do with America, because America is finding out that they're not the true Israel. They're not the true Jews. So all of this stuff that they're doing, I think is good and dandy, because I think this country deserves to be brought down from the inside. I think they deserves it. And so what? I'm here. If I have to go down with the ship, going down, I'm right in here. That's where I'm right at. Okay? I'm not right in the world standpoint or sight. I'm right in my spirit with y'all. How many of y'all can say the same thing? How many of y'all can say, come on now, come on with it, bring down the ship? It's prophesied, yet you guys. So I'm supporting the prophecy itself. Bring it down, because I see exactly why it needs to come down. And not only this, all around the world, but I see this one here in where I reside to be the worst of the worst. I see that. I can see it. And I'm not in a full denial. And I won't stand before the Most High Yah living in me and tell him, oh, don't destroy this country, this country, this country. I don't care about who is in this country. The stuff that they're doing is what is planned and what has been orchestrated before the foundation of the world. This plan has given this here, Yah has given this country a lot of things. And this country never realize the reason why they receive these things, and they thinking it because they white, they right, they better than everybody, No, you received it just as he told us to understand. Pharaoh I build up just to tear down. So America was built up just to be in the end the one that the Most High prophesied to bring down. You see that? You see how deep that is? It's deep, but they will never see it that deep. They thinking America gonna be great again. Don't understand. Yes, you are going to be great again. You're going to be great in the wicked that you once was great in doing, because you got away with it. And it made you feel great because you got away with it. That's what great is to these people. They don't understand great in murdering, great in sin, great in wickedness, great in stealing, great in destroying, great in everything wicked and evil is what this country been great in. And you won't get nobody to call it out. So what has to happen? Those that has ruled this country has to be the one that start to destroy it, so that the whole fullness can come in and wipe it out. And that's why I said it's not time for us to really take on this day and really get in here and start thinking, okay, race and black and this, or we can get them now. Did you all know that a young girl, 16, was she 16, I think, was hung from a tree yesterday? Y'all ain't heard about it, have you? Behind the church. Another young lady was hung. A melanated young lady was hung. You see how the Judah won't open their mouth? You see how they won't put all that on YouTube with they? No, because it's not enough to get them their likes and their subscribers, get their little checks. All of them. You don't hear none of them talking about it. You don't hear none of them speaking it and teaching it, because they only want to feed you what they can manipulate you and deceive you to keep coming to their page, believing in what they teaching you and they preaching to you and they showing you revealing. This is only important. They already got it made how they got things already set up of hey, how I'm going to get my next monthly check. It's teaching y'all lies. So that's why I say, I don't care what end it's on. I don't care what race. I just think the country needs to come down as soon as Yah has ordered it to. And if he has to use the clowns and those who are wicked and evil, who's going to go down too, and they're going to go down to the lake of fire along with their going down. But they're planning on, I just found out yesterday, at least I ain't going to say I found it out. I heard that they already built that thing. And I heard that, let me tell you how many years, 38 years ago, that they was building something in space. And you all think that the space and Elon Musk and all that they building up there is for something. That's to try to escape the land, the earth. I just heard that they still got that ready, prepared to leave this earth. Have y'all seen that movie probably 50 years ago they made, where they built a place in space, and when the world was going to end, they all went up to space? Y'all haven't seen that movie? Oh, yes. That went back about 50 years ago. I don't think I was like 8, 9 when I saw that. But my cousin that was in California, so that had to have been almost, that's longer than 50 years. So almost 45 years ago, my cousin told me in California, when I was staying in California, that his school that he's in, they teaching them about how they have built a place to live in space, and they're working on making sure they got certain things up there and they can grow and they can have certain things. And that was about 45 years ago. And then just look at where we are today, especially with Elon Musk. See, they really escaping what is actually taking place. Where I tell y'all, while you down here clowning, be right with Yah. All this other clowning, don't be out here playing in this. And don't think that you're going to have what you got as long as you live. Don't ever feel like that, because y'all take everything you got, even your wife, even your husband, even your children. even your dog, even your mother, even your father, even your friends, even y'all would wipe you out, which is going to have to happen because everything that everybody's thinking that they got prepared for tomorrow, those are people who really think that tomorrow is guaranteed to be as it is with like for them like it is today. That's what you see people doing. They think they tomorrow is going to be just like what it is today. It's going to bypass this stuff is going to all pass away. We're going to be right where we at today. That's the mindset that's out there today. So I wanted to let you know that there is another young lady that was a young girl, 16, was hung from a tree yesterday. Okay. So they thinking that they getting away with it. And this is why I stress so much on this platform. And where where the righteous is not picking sides based on race. They picking sides based on what's wrong and what's right. This is where you know that people are in with Yah. It's when they don't look at the world and say, when this one is doing it and this one is doing it and this one is wrong and this one is wrong. It telling you, weigh everything, each and every last one of you, weigh everything on what is righteous and what is not unrighteous. That's all you should be measuring everything on the earth by, righteous and unrighteous. Right now, that's the only way you can measure. When you go on these platforms, measure it. Is it right or is it wrong? 1 minute. I'm gonna lie. Is it right or is it right or is it wrong? Measure everything you do, even what you eat. Is it right or is it wrong? Okay. Your thought patterns, is it right or is it wrong? Okay. If you want to go to this place, if you want to go to that place, is it right or is it wrong? If you want to do this, is it right or is it wrong? Measure everything under the umbrella of right and wrong. That will be your best way of weighing things in this end day. Don't weigh it based on color. Don't weigh it based on family and friends. Oh, I like this one. I like that one. I hate this one. I hate that. No. Weigh it. What is it right or is it wrong? A lot of people can't tell the difference because they done so much wrong. They call it right. They done so much right and they mix it and make it right, wrong. So it's just like you really can't use those things because you done mixed it all up. But in this day and time, it's best to try to put it in the right perspective. So I said the berries. I told you about the young lady that just passed away. And Donald Trump is going to use everything with this. Once he get in it, once he has used the media, the news, and everything to make you think that Iran is over here. They have come into our country. They messing with our water. They messing with our grid. They got you. They got you. They got you. They got you now. It's over. They got you. Because that's the whole plan, is to make you think somebody on the outside doing something to America. And what do they need to do to you to strip you from your bank account and from your everything without them saying, we're going to shut your bank down. We doing this. We taking dollar out. We taking digital. So if they get an opportunity to shut your grid down and shut your water down, any of those sort of things based on Iran, guess what happens? When it's over, they'll shut it down, using that to be the system. By the time they open it back up, they're going to be to reset everything to where you can't go into your bank until you get digital. You can't do this until you get this. There go to full power and control. You get what I'm saying? You see how they're going to do it? So anytime United States ever did something, they always use somebody else to do it from within. What I mean is, they live in this country, but they use the out of countries to do things and blame them for being the one that come in to do the things that they actually doing to you. COVID. China did that. Twin Towers. Oh, it was Iran, Iraq, someone over in another country. It's always somebody over in another country. And it's always somebody that they are already in tune with, of saying that Al Qaeda and them did this. All that was a scam, y'all. This country has played that for all its worth. And they played it on a bunch of dumb, naive, stupid people who don't know they left from their right. Because how could they have gotten away with all those? They foreclosed on your homes. They took your homes. And not nobody in this country said a mumbling word. Wait a minute, y'all. This country is going too far. They doing that was the same system. Same system. Everything they do, they reach from on the outside to make you think that the outside is doing it to you, except for them. They raise your food and everything you got, the bills and everything, all because they made you think that the taxes to Canada, taxes to Mexico, the taxes to China was reason why we had to do it. Anything they tell you all in this country. And then you stand and look at me all stupid and cockeyed. I'm out. Shalom and shalom.